Okay, we have chapter 12, polynomial equation. So in this equation, so what does it mean? Polynomial equation means what? So in Greek word, poly means many and nomial means it has the terms. So many terms, the equation having many terms is known as polynomial equation. Let's see one of the equation. Ax plus b is equal to 0. So this is the equation, one of the equation. So it is called linear equation. It is linear equation because the variable has degree 1 or power 1. So it is known as linear equation where a and b are real numbers or real constant or numerical measurement. It has some values, but x is the variable. So the variable to the power whole number, that power is 1, so it is linear equation. Similarly, if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, this type of equation is known as quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Quadratic means having power 2 or degree 2. So this is the equation of highest degree 2. So it is known as quadratic equation. Here the variable x has the power 2 and here the variable x has the power 1. So the highest power is 2. That's why this equation is known as quadratic equation. So where a, b, c are real constant, some values. That's why it is known as quadratic equation. If you write down this equation like this, then this type of equation is known as cubic equation. So cubic means equation having highest power 3. Here the variable x has power 3. So it is known as cubic equation. Here the power of x is 2. Here is power of x is 1. Here is 1. Here is 3. Here is 2. Here the value of power of x is 1. Here is x power 0. So this is also equation and the highest power is 3. That's why it is called cubic equation. So similarly, ax power 4, bx power 3, cx square, dx plus e is equal to 0 is called biquadratic equation. Biquadratic means having fourth power. So we can see over here the power is 4. So the among them all the power of variable x, 4 is the highest. So it is called, this type of equation called biquadratic equation. So similarly, this one and this one, when we increase the power of variable x, then we can see the many terms. So this type of equation is known as polynomial. So in Greek letter, poly means many. Poly means it is many. So if the equation has many terms, then it is said to be polynomial. And that type of equation is known as polynomial equation. So in this equation, the power of a variable is given in ascending order or descending order. Here we can see that x to the power 1, here x to the power 0. Here x to the power 2, here 1, here is 0. Nothing means here is x power 0. Here power 3, 2, 1, 0. 4, 3, 2, 1. So likewise, we can add all other terms also. So we can see clearly the variable, if the power of the variable is given in whole number, then this type of equation is known as polynomial equation. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 means they are called whole numbers. So in the polynomial equation, we can write down the equation like this. The equation containing the variable whose power is expressed in the whole number. So it is called polynomial. Let's discuss the another term. If we have we have one note. So let the quadratic equation be ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. Here ax square, degree 2 is called quadratic. That's why a should not be 0. If a is 0, then this term will collapse. This term will be 0. If this will be 0, then we get bx plus c only, which is linear equation. But we can suppose it quadratic equation. A नै 0 भएपछि हाम्रो यो quadratic equation हुँदैन. त्यसैले a never be 0 or a is non-zero. That's why it is called quadratic equation. Highest power should be 0. That's why if you solve it, then we get the value, we get the solution of x, and the solution of x should be two values. So this equation has two roots. Its solution is known as roots. So let alpha and beta be two roots of this equation. So alpha is equal to minus b plus root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, and beta is equal to minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So these are the two values or two roots of this equation. When we solve this equation, finally we get this term and this term, which is also known as quadratic formula. Here is minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac by 2a. So plus minus means here is plus and here is minus. We are separating these signs, this sign for alpha and beta. So for plus sign, we can suppose it as alpha, and for minus sign, we can suppose it for beta. So after solving this quadratic equation, we always get the two roots or two solutions which justify or verify the given equation, and these are the terms, solutions. And we can see that the term inside the root is b square minus 4ac, which is also called discriminant. So b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. So this term which lies under the square root is called discriminant. So अल्फा को भ्यालु र बीटा को भ्यालु कस्तो आउँछ भन्ने कुरा यो रुट भित्रको टर्ममा डिपेन्ड गर्छ. रुट भित्रको टर्म आइदर पोजिटिभ और नेगेटिभ और जीरो कस्तो आउँछ त्यसको आधारमा अल्फा र बीटा अथवा रुट्सहरुको भ्यालु कस्तो आउँछ भन्ने कुरा हामी प्रेडिक्ट गर्न सक्छौं, हामी भन्न सक्छौं. त्यसैले हामी b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac को टर्मबाट त्यहाँबाट आउने रुट्सहरु चाहिँ रुट्सको नेचर पत्ता लगाउन सक्छौं. अब हामी द नेचर अफ द रुट्स of this quadratic equation को स्टडी गर्दै छौं. Now we discuss about the nature of roots. Nature of roots. So in note number 1, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then roots are real and unequal. So if we put the value of ABC in this term or discriminant, then we get greater than 0. So in this case, if the value is greater than 0 or 0 भन्दा ठूलो भ्यालु भएको केसमा त्यहाँबाट आउने रुट को नेचर always real and unequal हुन्छ. Real means it will be real number, not imaginary number. Real number means the number, those number lying between minus infinity to plus infinity. All numbers are said to be real number, which are not imaginary. And unequal means they are different value. So that's why I have written unequal. In number 2, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then roots are real and equal. So just keep in mind this word which is underlined over here, equal. So if the value of discriminant is 0, then the value obtained by this equation or roots obtained from this equation are always real and equal. We don't get the two different value, we get always equal value or same value. And in number 3, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then roots are imaginary and unequal. So in this case, if we put the value of ABC in this term or discriminant, then if we get the value is less than 0 or smaller than 0, अथवा भ्यालु हामी 0 भन्दा सानो आयो भने, that means negative value, number having minus sign like -1, -2, -3 like that number, then the roots are imaginary and unequal. So in these both cases we get the real and real value, but if the value is less than 0, then in this case we find out the imaginary values which are different, not equal. That means unequal. So in this way we can find out the nature of roots obtained by the equation. So let's see some example which shows either value is real or imaginary. So we have one example here. So question is, determine the nature of the roots of the equation this one. So this is quadratic equation, and if we compare this equation, so comparing this equation or given equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then we get this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So if we compare this coefficient of x square and coefficient of x square, then we get the value of a, and that is 1, and value of b is coefficient of x is -6, and here is coefficient of x b, so value of b is -6. Similarly, c is the constant without variable, so the value of c is 5. So in this way we can find out the value of ABC with comparing this equation. Now find the value of b square minus 4ac, which gives either the roots are real or imaginary, and similar as well, equal or unequal. Let's see what will be the value. So b square means -6 square, and 4 times a means 1 times c means 5. So if you solve it, then we get -6 square means 36, and 4 5s are 20. So we can say this is the value 16. After subtracting this, we get 16. So 16 means what? Either this value is greater than 0 or equal to 0 or less than 0. So we have to conclude this one by looking this condition. So 16 means 0 banda greater number ho. 16 maneko 16 is always greater than 0. As you know that if this number is always 0 banda thulo huncha. That's why the property or roots of nature of roots are real and unequal. So our conclusion should be roots are real and unequal. Kinagi yo condition satisfy भयो. Therefore, the roots are real and unequal. So in this way, we can find out the nature of roots obtained from this equation. यदि हामीले यो इक्वेसनलाई सल्भ गर्यो भने यहाँबाट आउने x को भ्यालु अथवा सल्युसन अथवा रुट अलवेज रियल र अनइक्वल आउँछ भन्न खोजेको यसको मिनिङ चाहिँ त्यो हो. सो in this way we can find out the nature of this root given by the equation. हामीसँग अर्को क्वेशन छ. Question is find the nature of roots of this equation. So first of all, so for solution we can comparing above equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we get value of a is 2, value of b is minus 9 and value of c is 35. As you can see that ax square, a को place मा 2 छ, that's why write down 2, and the b को place मा value छ minus 9, so write down minus 9, and the c को place मा हामीसँग value छ 35, so write down 35. Now we have to find the value of b square minus 4ac. यो टर्म को भ्यालु हामीले निकाल्नु पर्छ. यसबाट आउने रुट्स को नेचर के हुन्छ, कस्तो आउँछ भन्ने कुरा यसले डिटरमाइन गर्छ. That's why solve this question. b means minus 9 whole square, 4 times a means 2 and the value of c is 35. So if you solve it, then we get 9 9s are 81 minus square means plus, and 35 2s are 70, 74s are 280. So if we find out the value of this, 0 minus 1, 9, 7 minus 8, 9 and 199. So 199, which is negative value because greater value, the sign of the greater value is negative. So write down, put minus sign here. So this is my less than 0. हामी देख्न सक्छौं यो जुन भ्यालु यहाँबाट जुन रिजल्ट आएको छ त्यो रिजल्ट 0 भन्दा सानो आउँछ. 0 भन्दा सानो आउन बित्तिकै we can say that so nature of roots are what? Imaginary and unequal. So हाम्रो कन्डिसनले यो भन्छ यहाँबाट प्राप्त हुन आउने रिजल्ट अलवेज इमेजिनरी हुन्छ. 0 भन्दा सानो आउनु भनेको नेगेटिभ नम्बर आउनु हो र रुट भित्र नेगेटिभ आउनु बित्तिकै दैट गिव्स द इमेजिनरी भ्यालु, जुन कुरा हामीले कम्प्लेक्स नम्बरमा पनि पढेका छौं. यदि रुट भित्र यस्तो कुनै पनि नम्बर -1 -2 -3 यस्तो नम्बर आउँछ भने दिस गिव्स imaginary value, and the value, two values obtained from this equation are always different. They are not same. That's why unequal. It is said to be unequal. So in this way we can find out the nature of the given equation by finding out the value from b square minus 4ac. So we can see the last result. If this is greater than 0, then it will be real and unequal. If it is exactly equal, then it will be real and equal. And if it is negative value or less than 0 or smaller than 0, then we have to write the roots are imaginary and unequal. So we have another question. So one of the quadratic equation is given here. This is ax square plus b times x plus c is equal to 0. This is quadratic equation and their roots are equal. And now we are going to find the value of k from this equation. So let's see its solution. So first of all, comparing this equation with, first of all write down this one. Given equation is x square plus, we can multiply 2nk and 2n2. So write down 2k plus 4 times x plus 9k is equal to 0. So comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then what will we get? A is equal to 1, and here b is how much? B times x, means in the place of b we have 2k plus 4, and the value of c is 9k. This whole term is given in the place of c. Here is not variable, x chaina, so it is constant. So it is the value of c after comparing. Now we can find out the value of discriminant. b square minus 4ac को value निकाल्ने अब यसमा निकाल्नु परेन. So let's see. So first of all, equal roots. Look at here. This is the important things. यदि यो इक्वेसन को रुट्सहरु इक्वल हुन्छ भने we can write b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, because this is the region of being equal roots. Being equal roots, we can write this one. Equal root भएको कारणले हामीले यो कन्डिसन लेख्न पाएको यसमा. So b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. This is the condition for equal roots. B square means what? 2k plus 4 square. Value of b is this one, 2k plus 4. So square it 4 times. The value of a is 1 and value of c is 9k. So write down equal to 0, equating with 0. So if you solve it by expanding by algebraic formula a plus b ko whole square, then it will be 4k square. This is a square, 2k ko square means 4k square. 2 times 2a and b plus b square means 16. 4 9s are 36k is equal to 0. And if you multiply here, 2 to the 4, 4 4 is 16, 16k plus 16 minus 36k is equal to 0. Now we can add or subtract these like terms. So 36 minus 16 means minus 20k. Minus is greater, so plus 16 is equal to 0. यहाँबाट 4 we can take out the common 4. यहाँबाट common 4 हटाउँदा 4 5 जा 4 4 जा 16. So this is the equation obtained after taking common 4. 4 1 जा 4 5 जा 4 4 जा. यहाँ 4 common आउँछ. त्यसपछि this 4 goes to 0 upon 4. So we can ignore this 4. 4 means we can find out the value of k from here. So 4 plus 1 means 5. So write down this one. 4 plus 1 means 5. This is called factorization. As you know that. Zero. Of k. So k minus 1, one of the factor. As we so from this we get two factors. Either k minus 1 is equal to 0, that is value 1, or k minus 4 is equal to 0. So from this we get the value of 4. That's why our question is find k, and the value of k are 1 and 4. So this is the required solution. Okay, we have another question. If the equation this one is 0, this is quadratic equation. As we see that the degree of x is highest 2, that's why it is quadratic equation. If the roots are equal, if the equation 0 are, if the root of the equation, this is the question actually, if the roots of equation are equal, their roots are equal, then we have to find out a upon b is equal to c upon d. We have to prove that, then show that or prove that this one. So we have to prove this condition from this equation. So let's see the proof. So given equation is a square plus b square times x square 2 times ac plus bd c square plus d square is equal to 0. So comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, जुन कुरा हामीले यो भन्दा अगाडि पनि पढिसकेका छौं. दिएको क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसनलाई always we should compare with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So we get a means a square plus b square. a को ठाउँमा हामीसँग छ a square plus b square and b को ठाउँमा हामीसँग छ b times x. So these all values is for b. So minus 2 times ac plus bd. And c को ठाउँमा हामीसँग छ this is c. So this is the constant and the value is c square plus d square. Now being equal roots, so this is given by question. So यदि यो इक्वेसन को रुट्सहरु इक्वल छ भने हामी यस्तो कन्डिसन देखाउन सक्छौं. So equal roots are given in this question. So equal root भएको हुनाले we can write down b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. This is the condition for equal root. So let's write the value. b square means यसलाई स्क्वायर गर्नु पर्यो. minus 2 को स्क्वायर सिधै 4 लेखौं र यसको स्क्वायरलाई हामी ac plus bd को होल स्क्वायर गरेर लेखौं. भ्यालु पुट गरेर यसलाई स्क्वायर गर्दा यो फर्म देखिन्छ. Likewise 4 times a means this one, a square plus b square, and c is c square plus d square. So this is the value. And now ac plus bd को whole square into a square plus b square times c square plus d square is equal to 0. हामीले यो टर्मबाट 4 कमन र यो टर्मबाट 4 कमन लिएर 0 तिर लाने, त्यो हटाउन सकिन्छ. So we can't see 4 over here. यो स्टेपमा 4 नदिनुको कारण 4 कमन लिएर हामीले 0 तिर हटाइदियौं. Now we can solve it by using formula. a plus b whole square means a square c square 2 a b c d. This is a, this is b. So we have a b c d all terms plus b square means b square d square. So this is the term obtained by this one. यसलाई फर्मुला खोल्दा हामी यस्तो टर्म पाउँछौं. त्यस्तै यसलाई मल्टिप्लाई गरौं. a square into c square, a square c square, a square into d square, a square d square, plus b square into c square, b square c square, plus b square into d square, b square d square is equal to 0. Now we can solve it. We can remove this bracket after multiplying sign. So यो केसमा माइनस पछिको सबै साइनहरु चेन्ज हुन्छ. सबै साइनहरु चेन्ज गरौं. Now we can cancel this term, this and this. Similarly this term and this term is cancelled. Now the remaining यो 2abcd मैले बीचमा मिलाएर लेखेँ अरेन्ज गर्दा. Now यदि यो टर्मबाट माइनस कमन लियौं भने it will be minus, it will be plus. Sign will be changed. Now minus bc को whole square मा लान सक्छौं. If you use the formula of this, then this is a square, so it is given, and 2ab means 2abcd, and plus b square means this term whole square means b square c square. So this term has the same meaning as this one. So if you with this relation using equal condition for equal root, So after substituting of A, B and C and simplifying them, finally we get this conclusion. Now we have the another question. So one of the problem is given here. So the term using A, B, C, which are rational over here, they are rational. There are two types of number, rational and irrational. So they are the rational number which can be expressed in the form of P upon Q. This is not a irrational number, and the relation is A plus B plus C is equal to 0, so that the roots of this quadratic equation are rational. So for rational, we should have the perfect square. So after solving the value, after solving from this, if they are perfect square, then they are said to be rational. So for this, let's see the solution. So we have the equation over here. Given equation is this one. This is the quadratic equation. So comparing above equation with A square B 0, we get, so this is A because this is ax square, this is bx, so this is b, and c is equal to 0, so this is c. Now write down A means B plus C minus A, and B means C plus A minus B, and C means A plus B minus C. So these are the values of A, B and C. Now we are going to find the terms, values of this term, this expression. यो expression को value कति हो, let's see. यसको value कस्तो आउँछ त्यसले determine गर्छ either the term is or value is rational or not. So B square means C plus A minus B whole square minus 4 times A means this one, the value of A is this, so write down B plus C minus A, and value of C is here, so write down A plus B minus C. Now solve it. We can solve it, this expression. अब यसलाई यतिकै सल्भ गर्दा एक्सप्रेसन निकै लङ हुन्छ, so we can put this one. So A plus B plus C is equal to 0 is given here, so we can use this relation over here. हामी यो एक्सप्रेसनमा यो रिलेसनको भ्यालु युज गर्न सक्छौं. As we can see that C plus A means this plus लाई उता लाँदा minus B हुन्छ, त्यसैले यतिको ठाउँमा हामी minus B लेख्न सक्छौं. Whole square same, C plus A means minus B, and this minus B remains same. C plus A को मात्र हामीले भ्यालु यहाँबाट निकाल्दा plus B लाई उता लानु पर्यो, it will be minus B. So its value is minus B, and minus 4 times. So B plus C means what? Minus A, that is same. And B plus C यहाँबाट निकाल्दा B plus C is equal to A लाई उता लाँदा minus A हुन्छ. So its value is minus A. And similarly A plus B means what? This minus C is same. And the value of A plus B from here, A plus B को मात्र value राख्दा plus C लाई उता लानु पर्यो. So it will be, its value will be minus C. So this will be the value. Now minus B minus 2B, 4 times minus A minus 2A, minus C minus 2C. So we can write 4B square. Minus को square means plus, 2B को square means 4B square. Minus into minus means minus minus plus, plus minus minus, 4 to the 8 to the 16, 16AC. This is not a perfect square. अझै हामीले यसलाई चाहिँ कन्भर्ट गर्नुपर्छ. यो होल स्क्वायरमा आएको छैन. होल स्क्वायर आउने बित्तिकै it will be rational. So convert this expression into like this. 16a, the value of C is यसबाट c को मात्रै भ्यालु निकाल्ने अथवा a को मात्रै अथवा c को मात्रै दुई मध्ये एउटाको भ्यालु हामी निकाल्नुपर्छ from this relation. So the value of c is minus a minus b, because this is given a plus b plus c is equal to 0 means c is equal to minus a minus b. So in this way we can find the relation, or we can find the value of c from this relation. C को value a र b लाई हामीले उता transpose गर्ने बित्तिकै we get this term, and substituting the value of c in this place. So if you multiply this one, 16a into a means 16a square, but we have to multiply also this minus and this minus, so it will be plus, and this minus and this minus, this will also be plus, and 16a into b means it will be 16ab. Okay, हामी यहाँ हेर्न सक्छौं b plus c को ठाउँमा minus a plus b को ठाउँमा minus c, र यसैले गर्दा minus a minus 2a minus c minus 2c. Now expanding this square we get 4b square, and 4 to the 8 to the 16, and 4 times a times c means 4ac, no 4 to 16, and a times c means it is ac, and if you multiply all the minus together then we get minus plus, plus and minus means it is minus. And again we can substitute the value of c here, so this term remains same, 16 is also same, a is also same. So in the place of c we can put the value this one minus a minus b. So this is the given condition, this is given condition. So from this given condition, if you find out the value of c, or we can separate the value of c from here, then we get this is minus a and minus b. A र b लाई हामी अर्को साइडमा ट्रान्सपोज गर्दा sign will be changed. So change the sign of a and b and put the value of c over here, minus a minus b. So multiply गर्ने अब 16a into a 16a square, 16a into b 16ab, and the sign will be minus minus plus, and again minus and minus plus. Now we can convert this expression in the algebraic formula like this. So make it whole square. So make it whole square, and in the middle side we should have 2ab. This is a and this is b. So make it 2ab, that means 2 to the 4, 4 4 the 16. 16 is here. So exactly your term बाट हामी माथिको expression पाउन सक्छौं. So we can write a plus b whole square 2b plus 4a को whole square, which is perfect square. Whole square power मा 2 भनेको perfect square हो. So perfect square आयो यहाँबाट, र perfect square भएको नम्बर always rational हुन्छ. Hence roots of the given equation, यो equation को roots हरु always rational हुन्छ, because यहाँबाट आउने conclusion perfect square छ. So we have to prove one of the theorem in this chapter. So let's see the theorem. Prove that a quadratic equation can't have more than two roots. More than two roots. This is the topic's statement. So in this statement we have the one of the quadratic equation, and this equation should have not more than two roots. दुईटा रुट भन्दा बढी रुट हुनु हुँदैन भनेर हामी प्रुभ गर्नुपर्ने छ यसको. क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन एज यु नो दैट दुईटा इक्वेसन हुन्छ. क्वाड्रेटिक भनेपछि पावर 2 डिग्री 2 भएको इक्वेसन हो जसको दुईटा रुट हुन्छ हामीलाई अलरेडी थाहा छ. अनि अब दुई भन्दा बढी रुट चाहिँ यसबाट पोसिबल छैन भनेर हामीले यसलाई प्रुभ गर्नुपर्ने छ. सो लेट्स सी प्रुभ हाउ टु प्रुभ इट. सो फर दिस, इफ पोसिबल, let alpha, beta and gamma be three different roots of the equation of an equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. हामीसँग यो इक्वेसन छ ax स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस c इक्वल टु 0, जसलाई क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन भनिन्छ। यसको दुईटा रुट त अलरेडी हुन्छ नै, तर क्वेसन अनुसार दुई भन्दा बढी हुन सक्दैन। तीनटा रुट, चारवटा रुट, पाँचवटा रुट हुन्छ कि हुँदैन भन्ने कन्सेप्टमा हामी चाहिँ हुँदैन भनेर हामीले चाहिँ यहाँ क्वेसनमा लेखेको छ। तर हामीले चाहिँ ल तीनटा रुट हुन्छ भनेर हामीले यसलाई एजुम्सन गरेका छौँ। अल्फा बीटा गामा भनेको तीनटा डिफ्रेन्ट रुट यसको हुन्छ भनेर हामीले माथिको स्टेटमेन्टको जस्ट अपोजिट हामीले मानेका छौँ, सपोज गरेका छौँ, लेट गरिएको छ। यहाँनिर माथिको स्टेटमेन्टको अपोजिटमा दुईटा भन्दा बढी हुँदैन भन्ने सेन्सलाई तीनटा भनेर मानेका छौँ र हामीले एजुम्सन नै यसरी रङ मानिसकेपछि यसको कन्क्लुजन पनि रङ आउँछ र तीनटा रुट एक्सेप्टेड हुँदैन। इट इज जस्ट तीनटा रुट हुनै सक्दैन भनेर हामीले एप्रुभ गऱ्यौँ भने चारवटा रुट, पाँचवटा रुट पनि हुने कुरो भएन। तीनटा रुट्समै यो कन्डिसन फेल्ड हुन्छ। सो तीनटा रुट इज इम्पोसिबल, 3 रुट्स आर इम्पोसिबल। सो इट हैज मोर देन नट मोर देन 2 रुट्स भनेर हामीले चाहिँ पछि लेख्न सक्छौँ, भेरिफाई गर्न सक्छौँ। त्यसको लागि अपोजिट स्टेटमेन्ट हामीले मानेको हो अल्फा बीटा एन्ड गामा। नाउ सिन्स each of these value must satisfy this equation, we have यो हामीले भर्खरै मानेको भ्यालु अल्फा बीटा र गामाले यो इक्वेसनलाई सेटिस्फाई गर्नुपर्छ, किनभने यही इक्वेसनको रुट हो यो अल्फा बीटा एन्ड गामा। जुन इक्वेसनको रुट हो त्यो रुटले इक्वेसनलाई अलवेज सेटिस्फाई गर्छ। द्याट्स वाइ अल भ्यालुज मस्ट सेटिस्फाई दिस इक्वेसन। सो वी क्यान इन्सर्ट, यो अल्फा भनेको एक्सको भ्यालु हो, सो एक्सको ठाउँमा हामी अल्फा राख्न सक्छौँ। सो इन दिस केस वी क्यान सी ए अल्फा स्क्वायर बी अल्फा प्लस सी इज इक्वल टु 0. दिस इज इक्वेसन 1. Similarly, if you put beta in the place of x, then the equation will be b beta plus c. It is equation 2. And if you put the value of gamma in this equation for the place of x, then it will be a gamma square b gamma plus c is equal to 0. So this is equation 3. So we can see 3 different equations after inserting these roots in the equation, because these roots are the roots of this equation. These are the solution of this equation. That's why we can see the different equation after substituting these values in this equation. Now we can subtracting equation 2 from 1. Subtracting equation 2 from 1, we get this minus this. So a alpha square minus beta square, this term minus this term. Similarly, this term minus this term means b alpha minus beta. Here is b alpha, b beta means we can take out b common. यहाँको जस्तै a कमन जस्तै यहाँ b कमन, यहाँ पनि a कमन छ, बाँकी दिस माइनस दिस। b अल्फा b बीटामा b कमन, बाँकी अल्फा माइनस बीटा। c माइनस c means it is 0, so directly write down 0. अनि यहाँ पनि अल्फा माइनस बीटा, यहाँ पनि अल्फा माइनस बीटा छ, अल्फा माइनस बीटा इन्टु अल्फा प्लस बीटा इट मिन्स। सो अल्फा र बीटा हामीसँग डिफ्रेन्ट रुट छ, अल्फा र बीटा हाम्रो डिफ्रेन्ट रुट हो। So different means they are not equal. अल्फा र बीटा क्यान्सल हुन सक्दैन। अल्फा र बीटा इक्वल भएको केसमा इट विल बी 0 हुन्छ भ्यालु अल्फा र बीटा इक्वल हो भने। तर डिफ्रेन्ट छ भने अल्फा एन्ड बीटा नेभर क्यान्सल्ड एन्ड इट विल नट 0. अल्फा इज नट इक्वल टु बीटा, then dividing this equation by this equation by alpha minus beta. यो अल्फा र बीटा इक्वल छैन, that means they will not never 0. अल्फा माइनस बीटा कहिले पनि 0 हुँदैन सो 0 ले डिवाइड गर्न पाइदैन दैट्स व्हाई अल्फा माइनस बीटा ले डिवाइड गर्न मिल्यो अब बिकज द कन्क्लुजन इज नट 0 अल्फा र बीटा घटाउँदाखेरि कहिले पनि 0 हुँदैन बिकज दे आर डिफरेंट नम्बर दे आर नट इक्वल दे आर डिफरेंट so we can divide it by any other number except 0 so it will be alpha minus beta cancel because we are dividing by this one so we get alpha beta and this is only b is equal to 0 equation 4 so alpha minus beta ले दुवै साइडमा डिवाइड गर्दा we get alpha plus beta here and this is b only because alpha minus beta and alpha minus beta cancelled so we'll get this term after dividing by this term. So similarly, if we subtract 3 from 2, then we similarly solving 2 and 3 we get this minus this and b beta minus beta and c it will be 0 so don't write anything 0 and again we can divide it by beta minus gamma so in this case in the similar process get this equation 4 and equation and here is alpha and beta this is one of the root and this is another root we can see just two roots over here alpha र beta equal हुने बित्तिकै यो एउटा भयो beta अर्को भयो भनेपछि दुईटा मात्र रुट छ भन्ने मिनिङ यसको लाग्छ त्यसैले क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन दुई भन्दा बढी हुनै सक्दैन भनेर यसरी भेरिफाई गर्न सकिन्छ we can see the relations between roots and coefficients यो root र coefficients को बीचको रिलेसन अब हामी निकाल्दै छौं so we have the equation quadratic equation यो quadratic equation कै स्टडी हो यसमा चाहिँ let alpha and beta be two roots of a quadratic equation this is quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 जस्तो कि हामीलाई थाहा छ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन को दुई भन्दा बढी रुट हुँदैन भर्खरै हामीले प्रुफ गर्यौं त्यसको दुईटा रुटमा एउटा रुटलाई अल्फा र नेक्स्ट रुटलाई बीटा भनेर सपोज गरौं then the alpha is minus b plus root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a and beta भनेको minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a हामीसँग x को सल्युसन यहाँबाट निकाल्दा minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac हुन्छ so taking positive sign only positive sign this will be the value of alpha so this is one of the roots दुईटा रुट मध्ये एउटा रुट प्लस साइन लिएर आउँछ र अर्को रुट माइनस साइन लिँदा आउँछ त्यो रुटलाई हामी बीटा मान्छौं and adding these two roots so adding these two roots दुईटा रुटलाई हामी एड गर्दाखेरि के पाउँछौं त अल्फा प्लस बीटा गर्दा के पाउँछौं लेट्स सी द रिजल्ट दुईटा रुट एड गर्दा आउने रिजल्ट नयाँ रिजल्ट के हुन सक्छ हामी प्लस गर्छौं माइनस b प्लस रूट अंडर b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac डिवाइड बाई 2a प्लस बीटा मीन्स दिस वन अल्फा र बीटा को भ्यालु राखौं इट विल बी माइनस b रूट अंडर b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac डिवाइड बाई 2a यो स्टेपमा हामीले अल्फा र बीटा को भ्यालु माथिबाट सब्स्टिट्युट गर्यौं नाउ वी क्यान टेक द common means LCM common or LCM same thing 2a LCM लियौं denominator same छ भने numerator will be same so numerator हामीले यसरी गरौं सेम एज इट इज लेखौँ b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac र यो टर्म एज इट इज लेखौँ माइनस b सेम एन्ड माइनस रुट अन्डर b square minus 4ac. Now we can cancel this term and this term. दुईटै term cancel गर्न सकिन्छ. Same term having opposite sign, plus and minus. Similarly, minus b and minus b, it will be minus 2b. And in denominator, we have 2a. So if you cancel 2a and 2, then we get minus b by a. So minus b by a is also called minus coefficient of x. यो b भनेको हामी यहाँ हेर्न सक्छौं. यो b भनेको x को कोएफिसिएन्ट हो. सो b भन्नु र कोएफिसिएन्ट अफ x भन्नु सेम थिङ. एन्ड a भनेको के हो? a भनेको कोएफिसिएन्ट अफ x स्क्वायर हो. x स्क्वायर को अगाडि आउँछ. सो वी क्यान राइट डाउन कोएफिसिएन्ट अफ x स्क्वायर. So from this we get alpha plus beta. यसलाई यसरी पनि भनिन्छ sum of two roots पनि भन्न मिल्छ. अल्फा पनि रुट हो, बीटा पनि रुट हो र यो दुईटा रुटलाई सम गर्दा we get minus b by a. So this is the formula which is used to solve the question in exercises. So exercise मा हामी यो formula use गर्छौं. Sum of two roots means alpha plus beta, whose value is minus b upon a. So in this way we can find out the relation between roots and coefficient. Now if you multiply this equation, these two roots, then we have the same roots alpha and beta. हामीसँग दुईटा रुट अल्फा र बीटा सेम छ. अब हामी यसलाई दुईटालाई मल्टिप्लाइङ गर्छौं. मल्टिप्लाइङ दिस टु रुट्स अल्फा र बीटालाई हामी मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं. अल्फा इन्टु बीटा मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं. के हुन्छ मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा? लेट्स सी. b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac डिवाइड बाई 2a. दिस इज अल्फा एन्ड दिस इज बीटा. root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. If we multiply together, then we get this one. 2a times 2a means it is 4a square. 2a to 2a 4a square. Here a plus b, a minus b. यहाँ भएको term first equal, second equal. That's why it is a plus b and it is a minus b. So we can write like this: a square minus b square. b को ठाउँमा b square minus 4ac छ. So it is whole square. And now this square means b square, minus को square means plus. Similarly, root को square we can cancel. Root and square cancelled each other and we get b square minus 4ac. But this minus will be plus because in front of this question we have negative sign. Minus sign अगाडि भएको भएर minus plus हुन्छ. Divided by 4a square. So we can cancel again b square and b square. And here is 4ac divided by 4a square. If you cancel again this 4 and 4 and 1a and a cancel, then finally we get c upon a. And we can see that this c is in this question. In this quadratic equation, c means constant term. So constant term गर्दा माथि always constant term आउँछ र denominator मा always x square को coefficient आउँछ. a भन्ने term हाम्रो x square को अगाडि छ. So in this भनेको अल्फा र बीटाको हो हुन्छ c solving the question solve गर्नको लागि हामीले यो फर्मुला माइन्डमा राख्नु पर्छ, सम्झिनु पर्छ. So product of two root is c upon a. So this will be the formula for solving the different types of questions. Now, formation of quadratic equation. Now, let's discuss about these topics. So, we have equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is quadratic equation, and divide this equation by a. So, when you divide it by a, then it will be this one, b by a times x, c by a is equal to 0. So, we can cancel it a by a. So, this reason is dividing both sides by a. यो माथिको इक्वेसनलाई हामीले a ले डिवाइड गरेका छौं. Divide a, divide a, divide a. So, we get x square minus b by a लाई यस्तो फर्ममा लेख्न सकिन्छ plus c upon a is equal to 0. यसलाई हामी यसरी पनि लेख्न सक्छौं. x square सेम भइहाल्यो, c by a that is same, and b by a लाई यता माइनस र भित्र पनि माइनस लेख्दा it will be plus. The product of 2 minus means it is plus. So, minus b by a को फर्ममा लेख्ने, and that means x square minus b by a means sum of two roots. भर्खरै हामीले एउटा फर्मुला पढ्यौं, sum of two roots भनेकै minus b upon a हुन्छ. त्यसैले यसको ठाउँमा sum of two roots लेखौं, बाहिर times x, र c by a भन्ने के को फर्मुला हो भन्दा product of two roots हो. Product of two roots is equal to 0. So, this is also one of the formula to form any quadratic equation when two roots are given. कुनै पनि एउटा इक्वेसन को दुईटा रुट दिएको छ भने त्यो दुईटा रुटलाई सम गर्ने, जोड्ने र यसमा सब्स्टिट्युट गर्ने, र दुईटा रुटलाई प्रोडक्ट गर्ने र त्यसलाई यसमा राखेर सेट गर्दाखेरि हामीले त्यसको क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन पाउँछौं. यसलाई सजिलोको लागि हामीले अझ यस्तो फर्म लेख्न सक्छौं. Sum of two roots means alpha plus beta times x. Product of two roots means alpha into beta is equal to 0. Also, we can write this formula in this form. माथिको ल्याङ्ग्वेजलाई वर्ड प्रब्लमलाई हामी यसरी अल्फा र बीटाको फर्ममा पनि लेख्न सक्छौं. So, this is the required form of the quadratic equation. जब दुईटा रुट अल्फा र बीटा हामीलाई दिएको छ, क्लियरली गिवन हुन्छ क्वेशनमा, त्यो दुईटा रुटलाई हामी पहिला प्लस गर्छौं अनि त्यसपछि प्लट गर्छौं, लगेर यो फर्मुलामा सेट गर्दा हामी डाइरेक्टली क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन पाउन सक्छौं. So, this is the required form of the quadratic equation. Is required form of the quadratic equation. So, in this way we can find out any quadratic equation with the help of these roots. So, we have one question. Form the quadratic equation whose roots are minus 5, 4. So, these are the roots. यिनीहरु दुईटै रुट्स हुन् र यो रुट्सलाई हामी अब मानौ यतापट्टि सल्युसनमा. Let alpha is equal to minus 5 and beta is equal to 4. अल्फा र बीटा भनेर यो दुईटा रुट्सलाई हामी मान्न सक्छौं. क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसनको दुईटा रुट हुन्छ, त्यसमध्ये एउटा रुट -5, द नेक्स्ट रुट 4 छ. त्यसमा हामी अब अल्फा प्लस बीटा गर्न सक्छौं. त्यो भनेको -5 प्लस 4 इज इक्वल टु -1. सिमिलरली प्रोडक्ट पनि गर्न सक्छौं हामी. हाम्रो फर्मुलामा सम अफ टु रुट्स र प्रोडक्ट अफ टु रुट्स आउने कारणले पहिले यसको भ्यालु कति हुन्छ हामी निकाल्न सक्छौं. निकालेर राख्छौं. -5 टाइम्स b means 4. So, 5 4 जा 20. Minus plus minus. The required quadratic equation is, so this is the formula, minus alpha plus beta times x and alpha into beta is equal to 0. So, this is the formula to form the quadratic equation. हामी यो फर्मुला को युज गरेर कुनै पनि क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन निकाल्न सक्छौं यदि दुईटा रुट त्यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन को दुईटा रुट दिएको अवस्थामा. अब भ्यालु राखौं. x स्क्वायर that is or we can write x square alpha plus beta भनेको भ्यालु सब्स्टिट्युट गरौँ. Here alpha plus beta is -1. So write down -1, it is value, and alpha into beta means -20. So write down it is -20 is equal to 0. Therefore x square and minus plus and plus minus and it is 20 is equal to 0 is required equation. So in this way we can find out the quadratic equation from the given roots. So we have another question. यदि यो इक्वेसन को रूट 3:4 रेशियोमा छ भने यो रिलेसन इस्टाब्लिश गर्नुस्, प्रुभ गर्नुस् भन्ने क्वेशन छ हामीसँग. दिएको क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसनलाई गिवन इक्वेसन इज, सो राइट डाउन गिवन इक्वेसन इज ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and its roots are given 3:4 ratio मा दिएको छ. So let 3 alpha and 4 alpha be two roots. हामीले यसलाई यदि रेशियो दिएको छ भने एउटा रुटलाई 3 अल्फा र अर्को रुटलाई 4 अल्फा लेख्न सक्छौं. 3:4 को कारणले अल्फा राख्नेबित्तिकै we get different two roots. यो रुट र यो रुट डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ बिकज नम्बर इन्क्लुडिङ हियर आर डिफरेन्ट. यहाँ 3 छ, यहाँ 4 छ, त्यही कारण यो डिफरेन्ट रुटहरु अटोमेटिक आउँछ. त्यसपछि यो दुईटा रुटको हामी चाहिँ सम गर्छौं 3 अल्फा प्लस 4 अल्फा, जसलाई सम अफ टु रुट भनिन्छ. एन्ड इट्स फर्मुला इज -b/a. Sum of two root means -b/a. It is the formula of sum of two roots. So 3 alpha plus 4 alpha means it is 7 alpha and minus b को ठाउँमा b नै छ, b लेखौं, a को ठाउँमा a नै छ, a लेखौं. यहाँबाट अल्फा को भ्यालु निकालौं. -b/ this 7 goes to down denominator. So this is equation 1. So यो तरिकाबाट हामी sum of two roots निकाल्न सक्छौं. Similarly, also find out the product of two roots and its formula is c/a. हामीसँग भएको दुईटा रुटलाई अब हामी मल्टिप्लिकेसन गर्छौं. यहाँ सम र यहाँ प्रोडक्ट निकाल्नु पर्छ रुल अनुसार, र प्रोडक्ट अफ टू रुट्स इज इक्वल टु c/a. दिस इज द फर्मुला. c को ठाउँमा हामीसँग c नै छ, a को ठाउँमा a नै छ, र हामीले यसलाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा 3 4 जा 12 अल्फा स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टु c/a गर्न सक्छौं. र यो अल्फा को ठाउँमा जुन भ्यालु छ यो लरे यहाँ सब्स्टिट्युट गरौँ. 12 सो अल्फा इज भने एन्ड होल स्क्वायर छ भने होल स्क्वायर लेखौं इज इक्वल टु c/a गरौँ र यसलाई क्याल्कुलेट माइनस स्क्वायर प्लस b square 7a square c/a. Now we this one of the a from here in numerator 12b square. 49a times c means our result. So we have to prove this result. 12b square is equal to 49ac. So finally we get this same term after simplifying this one. So one of the relation is obtained from sum of two roots and another result is obtained from product of two roots. So here is the formula of sum of two roots and this is the formula of product of two roots. So after solving this 1 and 2 or this value, after substituting the value of alpha in this equation, we get the required term. So we have another problem. Now let's see if the roots of equation, this is the quadratic equation, हरेक क्वेशन मा क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन दिन्छ र यसको रुट्सहरुको रिलेसन छ. यसमा यसबाट आउने रुट्सहरु चाहिँ 1 ले डिफर हुन्छ, तिनीहरुको रुटको बीचको डिफरेन्स 1 हुन्छ र त्यो रिजल्टबाट we have to prove this one. a square is equal to 4c plus 1. So roots are differ by 1. So what does mean? According to this condition, we can suppose their roots. So let's assume their roots by this one. Let alpha be the one root. Let one root is alpha and the next root will be alpha minus 1 or alpha plus 1. जस्तो माने पनि हुन्छ. Let alpha and alpha minus 1. 1 को डिफरेन्सेस हुन्छ be two roots. एउटा रुटलाई अल्फा मान्ने बित्तिकै अर्को रुट त्यो भन्दा 1 ले कम हुन्छ अथवा 1 ले बढी हुन्छ. दुईटा रुटको डिफरेन्सेस 1 हुन्छ भन्न खोजेको. That means this minus this will be 1 भन्न खोजेको. हामीले योबाट यो घटाउँ, सबट्र्याक्ट गरौँ, it will be 1. यो 1 नै हुन्छ. So that means this one. So यो सिचुएसन अनुसार, कन्डिसन अनुसार we have to suppose the roots. रुटहरु मान्नु पर्छ. So the condition, according to the condition, sum of two roots means it is minus b upon a. Minus b upon a. So here minus b upon a, and we can compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c and substituting over here. So let's see, alpha plus alpha minus 1 bracket. After removing this bracket, we get this one. Minus b means ax square bx. B means a and a means ax square. A means 1. So here in question, a is equal to 1, b is equal to a and c is equal to c. After comparing the question in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, then we get value of a is 1, value of b is a and value of c is c. So alpha alpha 2 alpha minus 1 is equal to minus a. So we can find out the value of this one. 2 alpha is equal to 1 minus a. So alpha is equal to 1 minus a by 2. So this is the solution using 1. Equation 1. This is equation 1 obtained after simplifying this. And again, if you multiply this term alpha into alpha minus 1, this is the product of two roots. This is the sum of two roots. And the product of two roots is always c upon a. This is the formula. And if you put the value of alpha from here, then alpha को value 1 minus a by 2 राखौं. Alpha अहिले पछि राखौंला next उसमा. C means c, that is same. A means the value of a is 1 from the question, from this question. यो क्वेशन अनुसार हामी a b c कम्पेयर गरेर भ्यालु यसमा पुट गर्छौं. नाउ अल्फा को भ्यालु लगाएर So after using this value, we get this term. Alpha eliminate गरौं यहाँबाट भ्यालु पुट गरेर. Now we can solve it and prove this result. We can prove this result after simplifying this expression. This is the one. Now simplify 2 and 2 4. 4 times c means 4c. And when we multiply these two terms, then it will be here. So take minus cup. Looking this question, only a square in L. So first of all, we have to do sum of two roots. These are two roots, and sum of two roots means minus b upon a, and the value, this equation is compared with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we get this one. ax square बाट a को भ्यालु 1 आउँछ. bx भनेको ठाउँ b को ठाउँमा a आउँछ, c को ठाउँमा c छ. सो आफ्टर सब्स्टिट्युटिङ b को ठाउँमा a र a को ठाउँमा 1 कम्पेयर गरेको टर्मबाट राखौं र यो टर्मलाई अल्फा प्लस अल्फा 2 अल्फा minus 1 is equal to minus a. So separating alpha from here, So alpha is equal to 1 minus a by 2. यो अल्फा को भ्यालु लगेर अर्को एउटा रिलेसनमा हामी सब्स्टिट्युट गर्छौं. दिस इज प्रोडक्ट अफ टु रुट. So this into this is equal to c upon a, and when we multiply this and this, so don't multiply this one because we have to substitute the value of alpha from equation 1. So alpha, value of alpha is 1 minus a by 2, and again value of alpha is same, minus 1 is here, and c by 1. So value of c is c and value of a is 1, so it will be c. Now taking LCM inside the bracket, so take LCM 2, then 1 minus a minus 2, 2 1s are 2. Now this is 1 minus a, and this is minus 1 minus a, and 2 2s are 4. This 4 into c means it is 4c. Now we can take minus common from here, so put minus in front of these factors, so it will be 1 plus a. 1 minus a into 1 plus a means 1 square minus a square. Actually this is a square minus b square, because it is a minus b, it is a plus b. And if you multiply this term, will be minus, or remove the bracket, then it will be negative sign, minus minus plus, and minus 1 it is minus plus minus 1. And 4c, that is 4c same, and minus 1 when transposed into another side, then it will be plus. And this is our required term, required solution, because we have to show this result in the question. So in question we can see this term, and so after simplification and substituting the value of alpha from equation 1 in this step, then we get the required term, hence we can solve. This is also one of the question. Find a quadratic equation whose roots are twice the roots of this equation. हामीसँग एउटा क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन छ, यसको रुटहरु हामीले जे सपोज गर्छौं. अब हामीले खोजेको क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसनको रुट यो इक्वेसनको रुट को डबल हुनुपर्छ भनेर इन्स्ट्रक्सनमा छ. सो ट्वाइस, द रुट्स शुड बी ट्वाइस अफ दिस रुट्स. सो सबभन्दा पहिला हामी यसको काम गरौं. पहिला यो दिएको इक्वेसनको रुट्सहरु मानौं, सपोज गरौं के हुन सक्छ, र त्यसको आधारमा हाम्रो रिक्वायर्ड क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसनको रुट्सहरु यो इन्स्ट्रक्सन अनुसार 2 टाइम्स गर्दै लैजाउँला. ट्वाइस भनेको इट इज मल्टिप्लाइड बाइ 2. सो फर्स्ट अफ अल लेट अल्फा एन्ड बीटा भन्नुभन्दा अगाडि पहिला गिवन इक्वेसन लेखौं, सजिलो हुन्छ. गिवन इक्वेसन इज 4x square plus 8x minus 5 is equal to 0. So by comparing we get, so comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then we get a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 8 and c is equal to minus 5. Now let alpha and beta be two roots. हामीले दिएको इक्वेसनको रुट्सहरु मान्दा अल्फा र बीटा भनेर मान्छौं, सपोज गर्छौं. So then after using formula, alpha plus beta means it is sum of two roots and its formula is minus b upon a. So when you put the value of minus b upon a, b and a, then it will be minus b by a. So substitute the value of b. So b means 8, write down 8. The value of a is 4. It is given after comparing this equation. So if we cut down this 4 and 8, it will be minus 2. So sum of the two roots is minus 2 from this formula. And alpha into beta, this means product of two roots, and its formula is c upon a. So if you put the value of c and a from here, then we get minus 5 upon 4. This is the value of product of two roots. So these are the provided information, calculated value. And also let 2 alpha and 2 beta be two roots to be required roots. Required रुट्स अफ द क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन। अब हामीले यो अल्फा र बीटाको आधारमा योसँग ट्वाइस हुने रुटहरूको इक्वेसन बनाउनु छ। अब हामीले निकाल्ने रिक्वायर्ड रुट्स अफ द इक्वेसन 2 अल्फा। हामीले पहिला अल्फा जुन रुट मानेका थियौँ त्यसको डबल अथवा 2 टाइम्स रुट मान्नु पर्यो 2 अल्फा। बीटा मानेको थियौँ भने बीटाको डबल अर्थात् ट्वाइस भनेको 2 बीटा हुन्छ। यो आधारमा 2 अल्फा इन्टु बीटा बी द रिक्वायर्ड रुट अफ द इक्वेसन। रिक्वायर्ड रुटहरू अब हाम्रो यो हुन जान्छ र यसकै आधारमा हामी एउटा न्यू क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन फर्म गर्छौँ। ट्वाइस भनेको भएर यो रुल अनुसार ट्वाइस भनेको भएर यताको जे रुट मान्छौँ त्यसलाई ट्वाइस गर्ने। यो इक्वेसनको रुटलाई हामीले अल्फा बीटा मान्यौँ भने अल्फाको ट्वाइस 2 अल्फा र बीटाको 2 टाइम्स भनेको 2 बीटा। यसरी हामी सपोज गर्न सक्छौँ according to the instruction. Now 2 alpha plus 2 beta means it is sum of 2 roots. Then we can write down 2 alpha 2 beta means 2 times alpha into beta. We can take out 2 common from here. जुन रुट हामीले यहाँ सपोज गरेका छौँ त्यसको सम निकाल्नुपर्छ र सम निकाल्दा 2 आउँछ कमन र अल्फा प्लस बीटाको ठाउँमा माथिको भ्यालु राख्न सक्छौँ। अल्फा प्लस बीटा मिन्स -2. So write down -2. Finally -4 is the sum of these 2 roots. And product of 2 root means what? Finding out the value. So 2 2s are 4 and alpha beta is here. 2 2s are 4 and alpha beta together. So value of alpha into beta means again -5/4. This is the value of alpha beta. So if we cut down 4 and 4, it will be -5. So in this way is the formation of quadratic equation. If we have 2 roots of the equation, then we can find out the quadratic equation by using this formula. हामीसँग sum of 2 root पनि छ, product of 2 roots पनि छ। यसलाई यो फर्ममा चाहिँ सेट गर्दा हामी न्यू क्वाड्रेटिक फर्म चाहिँ into x plus product of roots, sum of roots. So then the required equation is, this is the formula to obtain the quadratic equation. So x square minus sum of 2 roots times x plus product of 2 roots is equal to 0. So if you put the value of sum of 2 roots means 2 alpha plus 2 beta, यसको भ्यालु हामी यहाँ सब्स्टिट्युट गर्न सक्छौँ। So its value is -4. So let's write -4 times x plus product of roots means 2 alpha into 2 beta. So its value is -5 is equal to 0. So if you solve it, then we get x square minus plus -5 is equal to 0 is the required equation. So in this way we can solve the question. So this is the formation of quadratic equation, and in this way we can solve the question. So this is the equation, quadratic equation, and its one of the root is 3, another root is unknown, then we have to find the value of k. So let's write the equation. Given equation is x 2x square plus kx minus 15 is equal to 0. So after comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, यो सँग कंपेयर गरौँ। a को भ्यालु आउँछ 2, the value of b is k, bx, b को ठाउँमा के छ, kx छ, and c is equal to -15. It has 2 roots, so out of 3, so we can write let 3 and alpha be 2 roots of this equation, 3 and alpha. So then sum of 2 root means 3 plus alpha. sum of two roots. The two roots, we have two roots 3 and alpha. So sum of them is minus b by a. Now we can put the value of value of b is k and value of a is 2. So we can put this value like this. So alpha is equal to minus k by 2 and this 3 goes to this minus 3. So we can put minus 3 minus 6 divided by 2. 2 3s are 6. So this is the equation 2, equation 1. And similarly 3 into alpha, this is the product of two roots 3 into alpha, and its formula is c upon a. Then if you put down the value over here, then we get 3 into alpha. The value of alpha is k minus 6 divided by 2 and value of c is minus 15. Value of a is 2. This 2 and 2 we can cancel each other, and if you multiply these two terms, then minus 3k minus. So if you solve it, then we get minus 3k is equal to minus 15 plus 18. 18 ला उता लैजाने यो फर्म चाहिँ minus 3k is equal to plus 3 and hence k is equal to minus 1. So in this way we can find out the value of k. This is the solution. So first of all, compare this equation, and one of the solutions 3 and another solution we can suppose it alpha. So sum of two root means this is the formula and product of two root means this one. So here we can substitute the value of alpha using equation 1. अल्फा को ठाउँमा अल्फा को भ्यालु जति आएको छ त्यो भ्यालु लिएर सब्स्टिट्युट गर्ने. सो युजिङ 1 लाई युज गर्दा हामी यो टर्म पाउँछौं र यसलाई क्याल्कुलेसन गर्दा we get the value of k. So this is the answer. Again we have to find the value of k from this equation which whose two roots have reciprocal roots. यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन को दुईटा रुटहरुमा दुईटा रुट एक आपसमा रेसिप्रोकल हुन्छ भनेको हो. जस्तै 2 को रेसिप्रोकल 1/2 हुन्छ, 3 को रेसिप्रोकल 1/3 हुन्छ, -2 को रेसिप्रोकल -1/2 हुन्छ भने जस्तै सबभन्दा पहिला गिवन इक्वेसन भनेर लेखौं 4x² - 17x + k = 0. So after comparing this equation with ax² plus bx plus c, then we get the value of a is 4 and value of b is -17 and value of c is k. ax² plus bx plus c. c को value k, b को value -17, a को value 4 छ. Now we can suppose it as like this. Let alpha and 1 by alpha be two roots according to our information. So reciprocal means this one. So यदि हामीले यसको एउटा रुट अल्फा मान्यौ भने यसको रेसिप्रोकल हुन्छ 1 by alpha. जेसुकै अल्फाको ठाउँमा जुनसुकै रुट आओस् त्यो चाहिँ 1 अपन लेख्ने बित्तिकै that will be the reciprocal of this term. So now we can product this rule alpha into 1 by alpha. This means product of two roots means formula is c upon a. This is the formula of product of two roots. Now alpha and alpha we can cancel and 1 is equal to c upon a. The value of c is k and value of a is 4. So from this, after cross multiply, we get k is equal to 4. So this is the solution or value of k. So in this way, if reciprocal is given, so according to information, we have to suppose their roots should be alpha and 1 by alpha. And after applying direct product of two roots, we can find out the value of k. Plus but a direct value आउँदैन, प्रोडक्टबाट डाइरेक्ट भ्यालु आउने भएको हुनाले प्रोडक्ट मात्रै युज गर्ने. सो वी क्यान get the value of k. Now we have another question. Alpha and beta be two roots of this equation. So find the equation whose roots are this one. अब हामीसँग यो इक्वेसनको रुटहरूलाई अल्फा र बीटा भनेर सपोज गरिएको छ. हामीले सपोज गर्नु परेन र यसको हेल्पबाट हामीले अर्को नेक्स्ट इक्वेसन क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन निकाल्नु पर्छ जसको रुटहरू यहाँ दिएको छ र यो रुटहरू सल्भ गर्दा हामी अल्फा प्लस बीटा र अल्फा इन्टु बीटाको रिलेसनहरू यहाँ युज गर्छौं. त्यसको लागि वी हैव टु सल्भ दिस वान. नाउ लेट नो फर्स्ट अफ अल कम्पेयर गिवन इक्वेसन लेखौं. आज गिवन इक्वेसन इज x square minus 6 is equal to 0. So by comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 सँग compare गर्दा we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to minus 6. So we have if alpha and beta be two roots of this equation. यदि यो इक्वेसनको दुईटा रुट अल्फा र बीटा छ भने we can find out sum of two roots as well as product of two roots after using formula. So formula is minus b upon a. This is sum of two roots is equal to minus b upon a. So if we put the value of b, then value of b is minus 1 and value of a is 1. So in this way we can find out the value of alpha plus beta. And alpha into beta, similar way we can find out alpha into beta. So the value is c upon a. Alpha plus beta is minus b upon a and minus b को value minus 1, a को value 1, so we get 1. The product of two root means c upon a. The value of c is minus 6 and value of a is 1. So in this way we can find out the alpha into beta. So now whose roots are this and this? Now sum of roots means alpha square into beta को power minus 1 plus beta को square into alpha को power minus 1. हामीसँग यो दुईटा रुट प्रोभाइड छ दिएको छ र यो दुईटा रुटको सम निकाल्दा कति आउँछ त्यो निकाल्नु पर्यो. यसलाई सम अफ रुट्स भनिन्छ र भ्यालु सब्स्टिट्युट गरेर हेरौं कति आउँछ. सो alpha square beta inverse means 1 upon beta and beta square alpha inverse alpha power minus 1 means it is 1 by alpha. सबभन्दा पहिला इन्भर्स हटाउँ. माइनस 1 लाई हटाउँदा हामी 1 अपन लेख्न सक्छौं. So if you take the LCM here, beta and alpha into alpha square means it is alpha and beta into beta square means it is beta cube. So after taking LCM we get this term, and when you solve these questions then we get alpha cube plus beta cube means alpha plus beta को whole cube minus 3 alpha beta and alpha plus beta. So this is the solution or formula of alpha cube plus beta cube, and alpha into beta is same. So we can substitute the value now. Alpha a cube plus b cube means a plus b whole cube minus 3ab times a plus b. This is the formula of a cube plus b cube. And now alpha plus beta means 1. So substituting the value of alpha plus beta, 1 cube, 3 times alpha into beta means we have minus 6, and alpha plus beta means 1, only 1. So divided by alpha into beta means again minus 6 from this previous result. अल्फा प्लस बीटा र अल्फा इन्टु बीटाको भ्यालु त्यहाँ राख्नुहोस्। यसरी राख्दा हामीसँग आउँछ 1 प्लस माइनस माइनस प्लस 3 6 जा 18 divided by minus 6. So it will be 19 upon minus 6. And similarly, we can find out the product of roots. So product of two roots is equal to, this is the roots, and we can multiply here alpha square into beta power minus 1. This is the one of the roots, and another root is beta square into alpha को power minus 1. So if you multiply together, then we get, now first of all, beta inverse means upon beta into beta square in numerator, and alpha power minus 1 means alpha in denominator. Minus 1 हटाउँदा यो denominator मा जान्छ, यो minus 1 हटाउँदा denominator मा जान्छ. If we cut down this alpha and this beta and this beta cut down, then we get alpha into beta, and alpha into beta means the value of alpha and beta is minus 6. So write down minus 6. So in this way, hence the required quadratic equation is x square minus sum of roots times x plus product of roots is equal to 0. So sum of roots means we have the value, sum of roots means minus 19 upon 6. So write down the value times x plus product of root is equal to minus 6. So minus minus plus and plus minus minus. So sign change garनुहोस् र यसपछि after taking LCM. So whole LCM means here is 6. So 6 times x square plus 19x, that is same. 6 6 the 30. So it will be 36. So the required equation is this one. After solving this, we get this one. So this is the required equation according to the inform. Now we have the question, this one. If alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, then we have to show that this plus this is equal to 0. So for this, we can do given equation. First of all, write down the given equation. Px square plus qx plus q is equal to 0. So given is, so by comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c, then we get a is equal to p, b is equal to q, and c is equal to q. So this is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and after comparing a is equal to p and bx means b is q and c is equal to 0 means c is equal to q. So let know, or if alpha and beta be two roots, then alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. This is the formula, and minus b means it is q and a means it is p. त्यस्तै alpha into beta is equal to c upon a, and the value of c is q and value of a is p. So these are the value of sum of two roots and product of two roots. Now we can use the LHS part. Here LHS is equal to root under alpha by beta, root under beta by alpha, and root under q by p. This is LHS, and after substituting here, then we get this is alpha and root beta, this is root beta and root alpha, and this is q upon p. हामीले सो रुट ब्रेक डाउन गर्न सक्छौं. यसलाई सेपरेट गरौं रुट र यसलाई चाहिँ एलसीएम लियौं. रुट बीटा इन्टु रुट अल्फा एलसीएम लियौं र रुट अल्फा इन्टु रुट अल्फा हुन्छ, इट इज अल्फा. रुट बीटा इन्टु रुट बीटा गर्दा बीटा हुन्छ, प्लस रुट अन्डर क्यू अपन पी. सो गरौं. यो दुईटा टर्मको एलसीएम बाट यो रिजल्ट आयो लास्ट टर्म इज एज इट इज and substitute the value of alpha plus beta here. So we can put so equal to alpha plus beta means here we have the value of this, so write down minus q by p यो value लगाएर यहाँ substitute गर्ने upon root under तल हाम्रो root under root भित्र alpha into beta छ, त्यसैले root भित्र alpha into beta को value राखौं q upon p. So this is the value plus root under q by p. यस्तो हुन्छ alpha plus beta को ठाउँमा minus q by p र एउटै single root राख्दा alpha into beta हुन्छ, so root under q upon p. So if you cut down this term and this term is same, so we can cancel this and this, so we get after cancelling we get this one and root under q by p. यो टर्म भनेको रुट को 2 टाइम्स हो, रुट अंडर q अपन p टाइम्स रुट अंडर q अपन p हो, त्यसैले यो र यो क्यान्सल हुन्छ र माथि एउटा रुट बाँकी रहन्छ र सेम टर्म प्लस एन्ड सेम टर्म माइनस हुने बित्तिकै इट विल बी 0, हेन्स it is proved. So LHS is equal to RHS. So in LHS part, if we take these two terms, then we get, after taking LCM, we get this one. यसलाई पहिला सुरुमा root break down गर्ने, root break गरेपछि we can take out LCM, and in this step we can substitute the value of alpha plus beta, and in denominator we can substitute the value of alpha into beta. Then after cancelling these two terms, this and this, then finally we get same term plus and minus, that means 0. So in this way we can solve the question. So if the roots of the equation, this is the equation, in the ratio of p is to q, then we have to show that this is equal to 0. So your ratio अनुसार we can suppose the root p alpha and q alpha. हामीले रुट चाहिँ अल्फा र बीटा मान्ने गर्छौं, तर रेशियो दिएपछि यसमा अल्फा र यसमा पनि अल्फा राखौं. So our root will be, let p alpha and q alpha be two roots. यी दुईटा रुटहरु हामी मान्न सक्छौं. हामीसँग यस्तो इक्वेसन छ lx square nx plus n is equal to 0. So given equation is lx square plus nx plus n is equal to 0. So here a is equal to l, b is equal to n, and c is equal to n. This is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. यो quadratic equation को form मा छ, so we can compare it by like this. a is equal to l, b को प्लेस में n छ, c को प्लेस में n छ. So यदि हामीसँग p alpha र q alpha दुईटा रुट छ भने, now we can this sum of two roots means p alpha plus q alpha. हामी दुईटा रुट को sum of two roots निकाल्न सक्छौं. हामीसँग दुईटा रुट p alpha र q alpha छ. So sum of two roots is equal to minus b by a. This is the formula. So here if we take the common alpha common लियौं हामीले यहाँ, alpha common भयो. So b को भ्यालु हामी लेख्छौं minus n र a को भ्यालु हामी लेख्छौं l. So this is equation 1. यसलाई equation 1 लेख्न सक्छौं हामी. alpha common लिने, p plus q into alpha means minus n by l. b र a को ठाउँमा भ्यालु substitute गरौं according to this equation. So similarly, and so product of two root p alpha into q alpha is equal to c upon a. The product of two root is equal to c upon a बाट पनि हामी एउटा solution, एउटा relation find out गरौं. So here is pq and alpha into alpha means alpha square. C means we have n and a means we have l. So this is the value, and यो alpha को value लगेर यहाँ राखौं. alpha राख्न सकिन्छ. So p alpha q alpha, p plus q into alpha and pq alpha square राख्न सकिन्छ. Now pq into alpha square is equal to n upon l. So from this यो बाट हामी p plus q मात्रै राखौं, p alpha q alpha र p alpha q alpha c by a alpha square. ठीक छ. Okay, equation 2. And now we are going to solve this LHS by taking LHS. P square plus q square. Okay, now taking LHS is equal to p upon q plus root under q upon p plus root under n by l. So this is LHS part from question. So if you break down this root in this term and यहाँ पनि break down गरौं, root q divided by root p plus यो टर्मलाई चाहिँ as it is राखौं, then pq को हामी इक्वेसन यसमा चाहिँ एलसीएम लिन्छौं. root under q, root under p is the LCM of these two terms. यो दुईटा टर्मको एलसीएम यो आउँछ. So root p into root p means it is p plus root q into root q means p plus q and plus root under n by l. So अब यहाँबाट p plus q को भ्यालु राखौं. p plus q को मात्र भ्यालु राख्दा यो अल्फा तल जान्छ. So यो अल्फा तल लेखेर हामी भ्यालु मिलाउन सक्छौं. minus n by l times अल्फा यस्तो हुन्छ. p plus q को भ्यालु अल्फालाई तल डाउनमा लाँदा यस्तो भ्यालु आउँछ. होल अपन रूट अन्डर pq. रूट अन्डर pq भनेको अब यसमा चाहिँ यस्तो आउँछ. रूट अन्डर pq भनेको अल्फा स्क्वायर तल लान सक्छौं हामीले. n टाइम्स अल्फा इन्टु अल्फा स्क्वायर इन्टु l यो भयो प्लस n बाई l यस्तो हुन्छ. र यहाँबाट हामी रूट आउट गर्दाखेरि यो अल्फा स्क्वायर को अल्फा बाहिर ल्याउँदा अल्फा एउटा अल्फा काटिन्छ, यहाँबाट क्यान्सल हुन्छ. then after we can solve it. Now if you solve it, minus n times l into alpha divided by 1 by alpha बाहिर आउँछ. root under के हुन्छ n by alpha l plus root under n by l. So in this way this alpha and this alpha cancelled and minus n by l र root n by l काटेर minus root under n by l हुन्छ plus root under n by l हुन्छ. If you cancel this and this, then we get 0. So this is the answer. So in this way यहाँबाट p plus q को भ्यालु निकालौं, यहाँबाट pq को भ्यालु निकालौं, लगेर p plus q र pq मा लगाएर राख्दियौं. यो अल्फा यतापट्टि जान्छ, यो अल्फा स्क्वायर यतापट्टि जान्छ र यो दुवै भ्यालुलाई सिम्प्लिफाई गर्दा अल्फा स्क्वायर बाहिर आउँदा 1 by alpha हुन्छ. this alpha we can cancel it and n by l also double root put गर्न सकिन्छ. root under n by l, root under n by l. So we can cancel one of the n by alpha and this n by alpha and this n by alpha we can cancel because it is plus, it is minus. So last answer is 0. So in this way this is equal to 0. We can show it. If one root of the equation, this is quadratic equation, be the square of the other. यदि हामीले एउटा रुटलाई अल्फा मान्यो भने अर्को यसको रुट अल्फा स्क्वायर हुन्छ भन्न खोजेको. because square is given here. जे सपोज गरे पनि त्यसको स्क्वायर गर्दा नेक्स्ट रुट चाहिँ आउनु पर्यो. छ भने we have to prove this term bq plus a square c plus ac square is equal to 3abc. So let's solve this question. So according to questions, let if one of the root is alpha, then alpha square be another root. So alpha and alpha square be its two roots of equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. यो दिएको इक्वेसनको रुट अल्फा र अल्फा स्क्वायर हामीले यो इन्फर्मेसन अनुसार लेख्यौं। स्क्वायर भएको हुनाले अल्फा मान्दा अल्फा स्क्वायर, बीटा मान्दा बीटा स्क्वायर, जे पनि हामी मान्न सक्छौं। So sum of two roots is equal to minus b by a. So this is equation 1. एउटा रुट अल्फा छ, अर्को रुट अल्फा स्क्वायर. Its sum is minus b by a. And b को प्लेसमा b छ, a को प्लेसमा a छ. So it is same. चेन्ज गर्न आवश्यक छैन. ABC is same ABC. And alpha into alpha square means it is c by a. So it is equation 2. Product of two roots. It means product of two roots is equal to c upon a. So we can see two equations, 1 and 2 from the relation. And now we solving these 1 and 2, both equation, finally we get this term. So if you look the question b cube, here is b cube. हामीसँग यहाँ b क्यूब भएको हुनाले हाम्रो यो टर्ममा b छैन, तर यो टर्ममा b छ. त्यसैले b को पावर क्यूब गर्नको लागि हामी इक्वेसन 1 लाई क्यूबिङ गर्छौं, किनकि हाम्रो रिजल्टमा b क्यूब छ. सो b इज हियर. सो b क्यूब क्यूबिङ बोथ साइड अफ इक्वेसन 1 गर्नुपर्छ यसको सल्भको लागि. सो लेट्स सल्भ लाइक दिस. क्यूबिङ बोथ साइड्स अफ इक्वेसन, both sides of equation 1. Then we get alpha plus alpha square को whole cube minus b by a को whole cube. This is the steps obtained from this one after cubing. यसलाई क्यूबिङ गरेपछि हामी यसरी क्यूब गर्न सक्छौं. Now we can solve it this equation. After using algebraic formula we get a cube plus a plus b को whole cube means a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. 3a square b plus 3a and b square means alpha power 4 plus b cube means alpha power 2 3 is 6 is equal to minus b cube divided by a cube. So this is the formula. This is a cube, this is 3a square b, a square means alpha square, 3ab square, a means alpha, b square means alpha square को square, that is 4, and b cube means alpha square को cube गर्दाखेरि 2 3 is 6, it is b cube. So alpha cube and 3, यसमा हामी दुईटा LCM हामी कमन लिन सक्छौं. यसमा चाहिँ 3 अल्फा पावर, यसमा अल्फा प्लस अल्फा स्क्वायर ल्याउनुको लागि के कमन लिनुपर्छ? 3ab. 3 अल्फा क्यूब लियौं, त्यसो गर्दाखेरि अल्फा प्लस अल्फा स्क्वायर आउँछ. यसको भ्यालु ठिक्क यसको भ्यालु राख्न मिल्छ. यसलाई 3ab ब्र्याकेटमा a प्लस b लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ. 3ab ब्र्याकेटमा a प्लस b. यसो गर्दा हाम्रो रिजल्ट यो आउँछ. अल्फा प्लस अल्फा स्क्वायर को भ्यालु यहाँ राख्न सकिन्छ. भ्यालु सब्स्टिट्युट गर्दा इजी हुन्छ. प्लस अल्फा क्यूब को होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टु माइनस b क्यूब डिवाइड बाइ a क्यूब. यस्तो हुन्छ. अब यसलाई सल्भ गरौँ. अल्फा क्यूब को ठाउँमा भ्यालु राखौँ. अब ल अल्फा इन्टु अल्फा स्क्वायर मिन्स इट इज अल्फा क्यूब, एन्ड अल्फा क्यूब को ठाउँमा c बाइ a राखौँ. यसको ठाउँमा c बाइ a 3 टाइम्स अल्फा क्यूब. Again we have alpha cube, so इसको ठाउँमा c by a राखौं. c by a alpha plus alpha square भनेको minus b by a, so write down minus b by a. फेरि alpha cube को ठाउँमा c by a राखौं. c by a को whole square is equal to minus b cube by a cube. So now c upon a minus 3bc divided by a square. a times a means a square. 3bc plus c square divided by a square plus b cube divided by a cube is equal to 0. Minus b cube upon a cube लाई यता ल्याउँ, प्लस हुन्छ. and finally here is 0. Now we can take LCM here. हामी LCM लिन सक्छौं यसमा. LCM is a cube. a cube LCM आउँछ यहाँ. So a cube आउने बित्तिकै हाम्रो a ले a cube लाई डिवाइड गर्दा a square c minus यहाँ a square ले a cube लाई डिवाइड गर्दा a बच्छ. a ले 3bc लाई गर्दा 3abc plus a square ले a cube लाई गर्दा a आउँछ. So ac square a cube ले a cube डिवाइड हुन्छ यहाँ b cube हुन्छ. So a cube ले त क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा we get this term. So from here we get this one. So यहाँबाट हामी क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा हामीले पाउने रिजल्ट के हुन्छ? a square c minus 3abc plus ac square plus b cube is equal to 0. So a square c plus ac square plus b cube is equal to 3abc. Proved. हाम्रो रिजल्ट यही छ. b cube छँदैछ a square c and ac square, and this 3abc लाई उता लाँदा plus 3abc हुन्छ. So in this way we can prove it after solving this one. So in this step यदि b cube छ भने हामीले इक्वेसन 1 लाई क्यूब गर्छौं र यो क्यूब गरेपछि एक्सपान्ड गर्छौं. a cube plus 3a square b, or in this place we can write down 3ab times a plus b. यसलाई यस्तो यसरी लेखे पनि हुन्छ 3ab times a plus b, and b cube means alpha 6. अनि सबैमा हामी सम र प्रोडक्ट को फर्मुला लाउँदै गएर एलसीएम लिएर फाइनली ट्रान्सपोज गरेर यताउता टर्महरु अरेन्ज गर्छौं. यो तरिकाले मिलाउन सकिन्छ. सो लेट्स डिस्कस दिस थियरम. फाइन्ड द कन्डिसन. एउटा कन्डिसन पत्ता लगाउनु पर्ने छ हामीलाई. दुईटा इक्वेसन, टु क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन्स आर गिवन हियर. दिस इज one of the quadratic equation, this is another, and they may have one root common and both root common. Actually they have two questions. यहाँ दुईटा क्वेशन छ. एउटा one root common वाला क्वेशन, एउटा both root common. So let's find one root common. So for one root common, so for this question, let alpha be a common root of both equations. So we have two equations over here. This is one of the equation, this is another equation. यो दुईटै क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन को यदि एउटा सल्युसन कमन छ भने अ कमन रूट मीन्स one रूट कमन भनेको हो. हामीलाई थाहा छ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन को दुईटा रूट हुन्छ. दुईटा रूट मध्ये एउटा रूट चाहिँ कमन एक्ज्याक्टली सेम हुन्छ. यसको चाहिँ एउटा भ्यालु र यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन को अर्को भ्यालु एउटा भ्यालु बराबर हुन्छ. एक्ज्याक्टली दे आर सेम. सपोज यसको आन्सर 1,2 आउँछ भने यसको आन्सर 1,3 आउँछ भनेको 1 1 इक्वल भयो. दैट मीन्स दिस 1 इज कॉल्ड अल्फा. सधैं 1 आउँछ भन्ने हामीलाई थाहा हुँदैन. सो अननोन भ्यालु शुड बी अल्फा. सो अल्फा बी one root common of both equation. Then this alpha must satisfy this equation. यो दुईटै इक्वेशन को कमन सल्युसन भएको हुनाले यो अल्फा लाई हामी यसमा सब्स्टिट्युट गर्न सक्छौं. Then this value of alpha must satisfy these equations. Now we have a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0. Here x को प्लेस में हामी अल्फा राख्छौं. So a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0, and यहाँ अल्फा राख्दा a1 alpha square plus b1 alpha plus c1 is equal to 0. माथिको इक्वेशन दुईटै इक्वेशन अल्फा को भ्यालुले सेटिस्फाई हुनुपर्छ बिकज अल्फा त्यही दुईटा इक्वेशन को सल्युसन हो, रूट हो. त्यसैले नाउ वी क्यान सल्भ बोथ अफ द इक्वेशन. दिस इज इक्वेशन 1 and this is equation 2. Now we are going to solve both equations 1 and 2. Solving both equations 1 and 2 by the rule of cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. So we have two equations with three variables, alpha square, alpha and constant. So we use this rule, cross multiplication rule. So first of all, alpha square upon something, alpha upon something, and 1 upon something. So in this way we can solve both of the equation. So this is the rule of cross multiplication, alpha square, alpha and 1. So what to write over here? So let's see. अब हामीले यसको लागि चाहिँ रफ वर्क गर्नुपर्छ, हल्का रफ वर्क. So it's alpha square. Coefficient of alpha square is a. So write down a. Coefficient of alpha is b, and constant term is c. Similarly, coefficient of alpha square is a1. Coefficient of alpha is b1 and is c1. So repeat two terms. यो column repeat गर्ने, a र a1 repeat, b र b1 repeat. So leave it this one. हामीले फर्स्ट कोलमलाई रिपिट यो छोड्दिने, लिभ इट छोड्दिने, बाँकी यो टर्म चाहिँ क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने. सो फ्रम हियर वी गेट अल्फा स्क्वायरको भ्यालु, यहाँबाट क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा अल्फाको भ्यालु, र यहाँबाट क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा 1 को भ्यालु. 1 अपनमा लेख्ने कुरा हामी त्यहाँबाट निकाल्न सक्छौँ. सो फर्स्ट अफ अल कोफिसिएन्ट 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 लेख्ने, कोफिसिएन्ट कोफिसिएन्ट कोफिसिएन्टलाई कपी गर्ने, त्यसपछि अगाडिको दुईटा कोलमलाई रिपिटिङ गर्ने, a1 b1 लाई यता कपी गर्ने. त्यसपछि फर्स्ट स्टेपमा हामी यो पहिलो कोलम चाहिँ छोड्छौँ. त्यसपछि हामी b टाइम्स c1, b इन्टु c1 भनेको बेला क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने, bc1 माइनस बटम टु टप गर्दा माइनस लेख्नुपर्छ, यसरी माइनस लेख्नुपर्छ. सो b1 इन्टु c, इट इज b1 इन्टु c, c इन्टु a1 minus c1 into a or ac1, c1 into a. Similarly, a times b1, it is ab1, it is ab1 minus a1b, here is a1b. So in this way we can calculate the value and we can insert in denominator of alpha square, alpha and 1 in this way. Now taking first two ratio, from first two ratio, taking first two ratio, alpha is equal to bc1 minus b1c divided by ca1 minus c1a. हामी अगाडिको फर्स्ट टू रेशियो लिँदाखेरि अल्फाको भ्यालु यो पाउँछौँ. यहाँ अल्फा स्क्वायर अल्फामा 1 of alpha is cut down, so this term goes to here. So bc1 minus b1c divided by c1 minus c1a. Now similarly taking last two ratio, terms means ratio. So taking last two ratio, this and this, then again we get the value of alpha. So this value goes to here. So ca1 minus c1a divided by ab1 minus a1b. So this is also the value of alpha and this is also the value of alpha. So we can equating these both values. दुईटै अल्फा अल्फाको भ्यालु हो, त्यसैले this equal to this लेख्न सकिन्छ. So combining both results, we get bc1 minus b1c divided by ca1 minus c1a is equal to ca1 minus c1a divided by ab1 minus a1b. So after cross multiply we get this term bc1 minus b1c into ab1 minus a1b is equal to this into this means this one, and this into this means ca1 minus c1a power square. यो टर्म र यो टर्म हाम्रो सिमिलर छ, त्यसैले होल स्क्वायर लेख्न पाइयो. So this is the required condition which is required condition. So this is required condition to have one root common. So यो तरिकाले हामी एउटा रिक्वायर्ड कन्डिसन निकाल्न सक्छौं. यसको लागि दिएको क्वेशनमा x को ठाउँमा अल्फा राख्नुपर्छ र यो दुईटा इक्वेशनलाई क्रस मल्टिप्लिकेसन रुलबाट सल्भ गर्नुपर्छ. यो वेबाट कोएफिसिएन्टहरु लेखेर र त्यसपछि फर्स्ट टु रेशियोबाट हामी यस्तो भ्यालु निकाल्न सक्छौं अल्फाको र लास्ट टु रेशियोबाट अल्फाको भ्यालु यो आउँछ. दुईटै अल्फाको भ्यालु भएको हुनाले वी क्यान इक्वेट दिस एन्ड दिस, यसलाई इक्वल लेख्न पाइन्छ. सो आफ्टर क्रस मल्टिप्लिकेसन we get this term and which is the suitable condition for one root common. This is the second part. भर्खरै हामीले one root common को बारेमा हामीले पढ्यौं. यो one root common को बारेमा पढ्यौं. अब हामी यसमा जाँदै छौं both root common. This is the another question. Both root common. So our topics is for both root common. अब हामीलाई थाहा छ हामीसँग इक्वेसन यस्तो छ a अल्फा स्क्वायर b अल्फा प्लस c इज इक्वल टु 0. यो इक्वेसनमा x को ठाउँमा अल्फा राख्दा आउने इक्वेसन त्यो हो. त्यस्तै यो इक्वेसनमा x को ठाउँमा अल्फा राखौं. a1 अल्फा स्क्वायर प्लस b1 अल्फा प्लस c1 इज इक्वल टु 0. अल्फा एन्ड बीटा बी टु रुट्स भन्नु पर्यो. Right? C1 is equal to 0. Now we are talking about both root common. हाम्रो यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन र यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन को दुईटा रुट हुन्छ. त्यो दुईटा रुटमा दुईटै रुट कमन हुन्छ भनेको दुईटै रुट सेम हुन्छ. त्यो सेम रुटलाई हामी लेट गर्छौं. लेट अल्फा एन्ड बीटा बी टु कमन रुट्स. देन अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टु यसको लागि माइनस b अपन a. दिस इज one of the formula. सम अफ टु रुट भनेको माइनस b अपन a हुन्छ. त्यसैगरी यता चाहिँ सम अफ टु रुट यो इक्वेसनको लागि चाहिँ माइनस b1 बाइ a1 हुन्छ. यस्तो इक्वेसन आउँछ. सो फ्रम दिस वी गेट दिस इक्वल टु दिस. यो त निकाल्न सकिन्छ हामीले. हो यहाँबाट यस्तो इक्वेसन आउँछ. a लाई माथि लग्यो भने a बाइ a1, यो b1 लाई यता ल्यायो भने b बाइ b1 हुन्छ. यस्तो एउटा इक्वेसन निकाल्न सकिन्छ. b1 लाई यता ल्याउने, a लाई माथि लाने, a बाइ a1 b बाइ b1. माइनस माइनस क्यान्सल हुन्छ र यो दुईटालाई इक्वेटिङ गर्दा आउने रिजल्ट यो हो. अब यो टर्म चाहिँ फर्स्ट इक्वेसनबाट अब्टेन हुन्छ. यो इक्वेसन यो भ्यालु चाहिँ सेकेन्ड इक्वेसनबाट अब्टेन हुन्छ. अल्फा र बीटा हामीसँग बोथ रुट कमन भएको हुनाले सम अफ टु रुट्समा हामीले फर्मुला अप्लाई गर्न सक्छौं. सो one relation is this one, equation 1. Write down equation 1. And alpha into beta is equal to what? Product of two roots is alpha into beta. So our answer is C upon A. Formula is C upon A for this equation, and for this equation formula is C1 divided by A1. C1 by A1. So if you equating this both equation, then A लाई उता लग्यो भने A upon A1, C1 लाई यता ल्यायो भने it will be C upon C1. So it is equation 2. So combining 1 and 2 we get, combining equation 1 and 2 we get A by A1 is equal to B by B1 is equal to C by C1. So this is the condition. Here is A by A1, here is also A by A1. So this A by A1 is equal to B by B1, but this A by A1 is equal to this one. That means this is equal to this equal to this. we can equating this both equation and we get the conclusion this one, a by a1, b by b1, c by c1. a by a1 सँग यो इक्वल, a by a1 सँग c by c1 इक्वल छ भने a by a1 सँग सबै इक्वल छ. That's why this is the required condition to have both root common. यो दुईटै रुट कमन हुने हाम्रो रिक्वायर्ड कन्डिसन हो, a by a1, b by b1 र c by c1. So in this way we can find out the required condition for both root common. So that two equations, this equation and this equation have a common root. यो इक्वेसन र यो इक्वेसनको एउटा रुट कमन हुन्छ भनेर सो गर्नु छ. भर्खरै हामीले दुईटा क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसनको एउटा रुट कमन हुने कन्डिसन पढेका छौं. त्यही कन्डिसन यसमा सेटिस्फाई गराउने हो. त्यो अनुसार हामी चाहिँ यसलाई सल्भ गर्न सक्छौं अथवा सो गर्न सक्छौं. So for solution, so first of all, writing the coefficients of, so given two equations, write down, given equations are x square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0 and 2x square minus x minus 15 is equal to 0. So these two equations we have. Now writing the coefficient of both equation in order में लेखौं. x स्क्वायर को कोफिशिएंट छ 1, x को कोफिशिएंट छ -8, कांस्टेंट 15 छ 15 लेखौं. त्यस्तै अब यहाँ 2 लेखौं, यसको कोफिशिएंट 2 and त्यसपछि -1, x को कोफिशिएंट -1 र कांस्टेंट -15 लेखौं. त्यसपछि अगाडिको हामी यो रिपिट गरौं. 1 र 2 हामी यहाँ रिपिट गर्छौं, 1 र 2 रिपिट गर्छौं. त्यसपछि हामी अब यसलाई क्रस मल्टिप्लाई, यो दुईटा क्रस मल्टिप्लाई र यो दुईटा क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं. यहाँबाट लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड एक्सप्रेसन अफ द कन्डिसन आउँछ. हामीले अघि भर्खरै पढेको कन्डिसनको लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड साइड आउँछ. त्यो लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड साइड हामी यसको क्रस मल्टिप्लाईबाट गर्छौं. 1 इन्टु -1 हुन्छ, 1 इन्टु -1 हुन्छ एन्ड रुल अनुसार माइनस हुन्छ एन्ड 2 इन्टु -8 अगेन -16 आउँछ. सो राइट डाउन +16 टाइम्स -8 इन्टु 15, 15 8 जा 120 हुन्छ, माइनस प्लस एन्ड -1 इन्टु 15 मिन्स रुलको माइनस र यो माइनस गर्दा अगेन प्लस हुन्छ. सो 15. So if you solve it, then it will be 15 times 135. So if you multiply this one, we get some expression, some value over here. We have left hand expression of the condition is this one. Similarly, we can find out right hand expression of the condition is equal to, so right hand condition we should have this one. हामीले यो गर्नु पर्छ क्रस मल्टिप्लाई. यतिबाट निकाल्छौं. 15 to जा it is 30 and rule को माइनस छँदैछ. -15 into 1 means again minus, so it will be plus and whole square is given there. So आई भर्खरै पढेको कन्डिसन अनुसार यो टर्म माइनस यो टर्म गरेर यसको स्क्वायर गर्दा आउने टर्म चाहिँ हाम्रो राइट ह्यान्ड एक्सप्रेसनमा हुन्छ. लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड एक्सप्रेसन र राइट ह्यान्ड एक्सप्रेसन यदि इक्वल छ भने दे हैव वन रुट कमन हुन्छ. सो फर दिस टाइम इन्टु दिस टाइम, दिस इन्टु दिस एन्ड यो यहाँबाट आउने यतिबाट आउने टर्मको स्क्वायर गर्दा आउने टर्म चाहिँ लेट्स सी what will happen. It is 45 को square means it is 2025. So it's this result and this results are equal. So left hand and right hand expression यदि equal छ भने they have one root common. So our question is one root common or a common root. Since both solutions are equal. Solutions are equal. Both solutions are equal भएको हुनाले they have one root common. One root common. So this is the solution. Find the value of p so that both equations, this and this, may have one root common. So our condition is one root common here. So यहाँनेर भएको unknown variable र यो unknown variable p को value निकाल्नु पर्ने छ यहाँ. So let's see its solution. So writing, though we have two equations, so given equations are, we can write down, given equations are 4x square plus px minus 12 is equal to 0 and 4x square plus 3px minus 4 is equal to 0. So writing the coefficients in order and repeating first one. So it is 4, it is the coefficient 4, it is variable, it is coefficient, so write down 4, and its coefficient is p and it is constant, should be written in order, descending order, and repeating first one. So here is 4, so repeat one, this one. अगाडिको 4 चाहिँ repeat गर्नु पर्यो. So let's write, this is also 4, this is 3p, this is minus 4, and repeating first one, this 4 is again repeating. And now we can find out the value left hand expression of the condition. हामीले भर्खरै थ्योरममा पढेको कन्डिसनको लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड एक्सप्रेसन कसरी आउँछ त भन्दा यो दुईटाबाट आउँछ. फर्स्ट अफ अल दिस इन्टु दिस, दिस इज 12p, राइट डाउन 12p, दिस इन्टु दिस, एन्ड माइनस, अब यताबाट जाँदा माइनस लेख्नुहोस्, माइनस 4 टाइम्स p मिन्स इट इज 4p, प्रोडक्ट, अब यसरी आएको टर्मको प्रोडक्ट लेख्नुहोस्, यहाँबाट आएको रिजल्ट टाइम्स अथवा मल्टिप्लाई यहाँबाट आएको रिजल्ट, अब यहाँबाट आएको रिजल्ट लेख्नुहोस्, p इन्टु माइनस 4 मिन्स माइनस 4p, एन्ड यहाँबाट आएको रिजल्टलाई लेख्नुहोस् अब हाम्रो रुल अनुसार माइनस, एन्ड अगेन हियर इज माइनस, सो माइनस माइनस प्लस 12 इन्टु 3p मिन्स 36p. So this is the condition. Now subtract it, 8p times 36 minus 4 means it is 32p. So we should multiply together. 32 plus 4, 36, and 8 2s are 16, and 8 3s are 24, 125 p square. So this is the result. 8 into 32, 256, and p into p square. So similarly we can find out the right hand expression of the condition. So theorem को हाम्रो one root common को condition को right hand expression मा के हुनु पर्छ, यो यहाँबाट यतिबाट निकाल्ने. यसको लागि हामीले फर्स्ट कलम को फर्स्ट अर्डर यहाँ रिपिट गरेका छौं. सो 12 minus 12 into 4 multiply गर्ने, अब minus 48 minus 12 into 4 means 48, and according to the rule there should be minus, and again multiplying like this, here is also minus, so it will be plus. 4 4s are 16. So if you solve it, then it will get 8 minus 6 2, 4 minus 1 3. So it should be whole square according to the condition. हामीले कन्डिसन मिलाउँदै छौं. त्यसलाई कन्डिसन आरएचएस को कन्डिसनमा होल स्क्वायर छ, एलएचएस को कन्डिसनमा प्रोडक्ट छ, त्यसरी मिलाउनु पर्छ. So it will be minus 32 को whole square, and minus 32 को whole square means, so since both equation have one root common, since both equation being one root common, both results are equal. So one root common, दुईटै equation को one root common भएको हुनाले this should be equal. है त equal हुनुपर्छ. One root common को लागि equal हुने पर्छ. Therefore 256 p square is equal to 1024. So if you write down this one, then it will be 256. So it will be 4. Therefore p is equal to plus minus 2 is the answer. So in this way we can find out the value. So if one root common, both equation have this equation and this equation. यो दुईटै equation को दुईटा root मा दुईटै root हाम्रो common, at least one common. One root common छ भने यो result र यो result equal हुनुपर्छ. So write down this equal to this and finally finding the value of this and equal to 4. So p is equal to plus minus 2. In this way we can find out the value. So we have the question, if the equation, this equation and this equation have a common root. A common root is here, one root common, that means one root common and both root common. We have two conditions according to the theorem. एउटा root common हुने बित्तिकै हाम्रो यो condition, either we have to prove p is equal to q or p plus q plus 1 is equal to 0. So let's solve this question. So given equations are x square plus px plus q is equal to 0 and x square plus qx plus p is equal to 0. So these are two equations which are provided here. So let alpha be a common root. So we solve this question exactly similar to the theorem part. Theorem part मा हामीले जे गरेका छौं one root common को लागि exactly त्यही process बाट हामी यो question लाई solve गर्छौं. So alpha must satisfy these equations. यसको पनि solution alpha हो, यसको पनि solution alpha हो. Alpha दुवैको solution हो, that's why it is common. So we can put this alpha in the place of x. So then alpha square plus p alpha plus q is equal to 0, equation 1, and x को ठाउँमा alpha राख्दा alpha square plus q alpha plus p is equal to 0. So these are two equations obtained from this. जहाँ x छ त्यहाँ alpha राख्नुस्. हामीले we can appear this equation and solving equations 1 and 2 by the rule of cross multiplication. Cross multiplication बाट यो cross multiplication rule बाट यसलाई चाहिँ solve गर्न सकिन्छ. So write down alpha square. Here is alpha, here is 1. So just exactly same as a theorem part. Theorem मा हामीले जे गरेको थियौ त्यही गरौँ. Alpha square को ठाउँमा अब के लेख्ने त यहाँ? यसको लागि write down the coefficient. Look at here. Alpha square को coefficient 1, यहाँ 1 लेखौँ. Alpha को coefficient p, यहाँ p लेखौँ. अनि q constant q लेखौँ. Similarly यसको coefficient 1 लेखौँ. यसको कोफिसिएन्ट यहाँ q लेखौं र कन्स्ट्यान्ट टर्म p लेखौं. अनि एउटा रिपिट गरौँ यहाँ 1 and 1 रिपिट गरौँ. दुईटा रिपिट गरौँ अझ यसको लागि p र q पनि रिपिट गरौँ, p र q. सो लिभ इट one कलम. फर्स्ट कलम चाहिँ रिपिट गरौँ. त्यसपछि बाँकी टर्मलाई मल्टिप्लाई, यसरी मल्टिप्लाई गरौँ, यसरी मल्टिप्लाई गरौँ. यो चाहिँ अल्फा स्क्वायर को तल लेखौँ. सो p टाइम्स p, p into p means it is p square, q into q means it is q square. Similarly q into 1 means it is q and p into 1 means it is p. यसरी क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गरेर यहाँ लेखौँ. and 1 को लागि 1 into q means it is q, 1 into p means it is p. So in this way we can find out this term. This is the rule of cross multiplication. So we can find out the result or values from this rule. यसको लागि constant कोफिसिएन्ट 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 लेख्ने अगाडिको फर्स्ट यो कोलम र यो कोलम अगाडिको दुईटा कोलमलाई रिपिट गर्ने र त्यहाँबाट भ्यालु यहाँ लेख्ने सो फ्रम फर्स्ट टु रेशियो फर्स्ट टु रेशियोबाट हामी अल्फा इक्वल टु दिस माथि ल्याउन सक्छौँ अल्फा we can cancel and this term goes to here p square minus q square divided by q minus p यत्तिकै छोड्नुस् सल्भ नगर्नुस् and from last two ratio bata alpha is equal to this term goes to here so q minus p divided by q minus p it is exactly similar so we can write 1 q minus p so it is 1 cancel out and this is also alpha so this equal to this combining both result we get so combining both results we get then this one p square minus q square divided by q minus p is equal to 1 this is the result combining both result we get this one result so after simplifying this result we get either p is equal to q or p plus q plus 1 is equal to 0 so solve this question now we can solve it so or this is p square minus q square is equal to q minus p this is after cross multiplication this into this means q minus p and this one the p plus q and it is p minus q plus p minus q is equal to 0 so p square minus q square means this one p plus q into p minus q अनि यो माइनस p लाई प्लस p बनाउने प्लस q लाई माइनस q बनाउने यसलाई पनि ट्रान्सपोज इन्टु द सेम साइड एन्ड दिस विल बी 0 so this one like this यहाँ p minus q common लिने p minus q common here is common p minus q and the remaining term should be like this p plus q यहाँ p plus q छ यहाँ 1 छ plus 1 छ is equal to 0 so either or गर्ने बित्तिकै we get p minus q is equal to 0 this is one of the solution or p plus q plus 1 is equal to 0 this is another solution so hence proved so our target is this one हाम्रो लक्ष्य यो छ हामीले यो पाउनु पर्ने छ p is equal to q यो यहाँबाट आउँछ so this implies p is equal to q this means this one it is same thing and p plus q plus 1 means this one so in this way according to the theorem we can find out the both result by solving this one so first of all convert it into alpha put alpha in the place of x so after then we can solve it this equation by cross multiplication rule and first two terms we get this one and from last two terms we get this one so this equal to this from both results now all the terms transpose into the same side and apply the formula and take out common and then we have two factors over here so either this is equal to 0 so we get p is equal to q and or this equal to 0 so in this way we can find out these two results so this is the solution